Jared, thank you. Nearly 1 year before the Rhode Island primary, the first Republican is throwing her hat in the ring to challenge Governor Gina Raimondo. As we first reported on Eyewitness News this morning, House Minority Leader Patricia Morgan declared her candidacy in an online video overnight. New at 5, Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado joins us live with reaction from the incumbent and another potential candidate in the 2018 governor's race. Steph.
Minority Leader Patricia Morgan has criticized Governor Gina Raimondo during her first term. Now she is the first to officially announce her candidacy to try and unseat her next year. But of course, first she's expected to have competition in the Republican primary. House Minority Leader Patricia Morgan announcing her gubernatorial bid in a campaign video.
I think I can help average Rhode Islanders live better lives.
The 67-year-old West Warwick Republican rose to minority leader after vocally opposing Governor Gina Raimondo, including her signature roadworks legislation that is funded with truck tolls.
I will stop tolls.
In an interview with Eyewitness News, Morgan said she wants to cut regulations and do away with corruption. She criticized the governor's tax incentive program for businesses.
I don't think, despite all the money she's spending on the corporate welfare, that our jobs climate is any better than it was.
I know that 17,000 people have jobs now that didn't when I started.
Governor Raimondo defending her record.
We've gone from bottom of the barrel, worst economy in America, to a thriving economy with people working, and I say we just keep going.
Morgan's first hurdle is the Republican primary. Cranston Mayor Alan Fung is expected to announce his candidacy at an event tomorrow, and former State Rep Joe Trillo tells me he's 99% in. The longtime Trump supporter says he wants to drain the swamp of Rhode Island.
I hate to see the direction that the state is in right now, and I believe I can change that direction radically.
And coming up new at 6, our political analyst walks us through the different scenarios here, including how Trillo could change the race because of his close ties to President Trump. Live in Providence, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Jared. New details at 6 on the growing field of GOP hopefuls for next year's Rhode Island gubernatorial race. State Rep Patricia Morgan is officially in, but more challengers are on the horizon. Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado spoke to our political analyst about the Republican field. She joins us now live from the mobile newsroom.
Caroline, with Leader Morgan announcing she's in today and Cranston Mayor Alan Fung expected to announce he's in tomorrow, it's at least a 2-person and can possibly be a 3-person race for the Republican nomination to challenge Governor Raimondo. The 2018 governor's race officially underway now with Republican House Minority Leader Patricia Morgan announcing she's in.
We need to cut the red tape. We need to figure out how to make energy costs less. We need to figure out how to make health insurance less expensive.
Eyewitness News political analyst Joe Fleming says Morgan will need to get a jump on fundraising as she's expected to face primary opposition from Cranston Mayor Alan Fung.
She's not a household name in the state of Rhode Island. I think she realizes that, and she knows she has to get out there early.
Republican Joe Trillo is also strongly considering a run.
I think I'm a very different candidate that this state has never had.
The former state rep was an early and strong Donald Trump supporter, and Rhode Island Republicans went heavy for Trump in the presidential primary last year.
I think the Donald Trump supporters in Rhode Island are very much die-hard Donald Trump supporters, and then that could benefit Joe Trillo.
But Fleming says support for Trump could hurt in the general election against Democratic Governor Gina Raimondo. And he says while some might be banking on another Fung-Raimondo matchup in 2018, it's way too early to count anyone out.
People might say Alan Fung's a favorite, but I'll tell you, Patty Morgan, if she develops a head of steam and develops a strong grassroots base of support, she could move on. You never know in Rhode Island.
So, Alan Fung is expected to announce he's running tomorrow. Joe Trillo says he'll announce his decision in December or January. Governor Raimondo says she'll announce her re-election campaign next year. And as for any Democratic challengers, well, Lincoln Chafee has said he's considering it. And Lieutenant Governor Dan McKee says he'll announce his political future next month. He has not said if he's considering challenging Raimondo. Live in Providence, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.